Hello and welcome to Play Puff Pass. This is the second episode that I've done. The first one was alright, I guess. It came out pretty well. To those who watched it, I appreciate it. Thank you. I think the one guy that commented, I appreciate you as well, my friend. Thank you. So let's begin, shall we? Let's start with Meet Your Maker. I don't typically enjoy PvP games, but I do enjoy PvE, which I guess you could argue this essentially is. You're playing against another player's created environment, and apparently you can do so solo or with a partner, cooperatively, which I did not test out myself. I just kind of ran through solo through some of these player created maps. So the problem with this game is that it is only as good as the creators of the content make it. And for this game, the creators of the content is you and other players. The problem with that is that there seems to be a massive lack of creativity in the maps that I played. Essentially, what it boils down to is you make it to the end of their little map where you collect the currency. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you collect it, and then you wind up in this big fucking inescapable kill box. And it seems like every single map is basically set up the same way. You get at the end, and then you die, and it's just not very fun. I played it for like a couple hours, and I got bored of it pretty quick. So yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. Now that being said, if you want to create your own little maps, it is easy to do. It's very easy to set up pathways for your little guard units, if you want to call them that. And it's somewhat enjoyable to build your own little map. There's a lot of things you can do, a lot of things you can upgrade. And the way you upgrade is by collecting resources, by playing other people's maps, or by having them play your map. If they get killed, you get some currency, yada yada yada. Ultimately, the game was not for me, and I would personally give it a pass. I was not feeling this one. That being said, if the game sinks its teeth into you, I can easily see somebody spending a lot of time into this game. There's a decent amount that you can do, a lot of things you can upgrade. Upgrade your traps, upgrade your units, upgrade your suit, so on and so forth. And that all takes currency that you have to accumulate through playing other people's maps. So yes, again, for me, it's a pass. I did not care much for this one at all. Okay, so up next we have the critically acclaimed Tales of Iron. So this game is advertised as a Souls-like side-scroller, and I love the Souls games, so I was a little bit curious about it, and I definitely wanted to play it, give it a shot, see how I liked it. So as far as I could tell, I guess you could make the argument that it's a Souls-like game. It's difficulty. But it seems the only similarities between this game and the Souls games is you have a sword, you have a shield, you can roll. That's about it for the similarities. So the first thing that I noticed about this game is that the rats, they sound annoying as fuck. We got a Pyrenees mix, and he was sleeping next to me. And right when the game starts, a little rat comes in your room and he starts talking in his little fluty voice. And my dog, man, he was startled awake, and he's just like, "What the fuck is that?" And it's just, man, I felt bad because it's such a high pitched fluty sound, and he did not like it, and I did not like it either. And then my wife came in and she's like, "What the fuck is that noise?" And she didn't like it either. It's annoying, dude. I don't know why they went with this real high-pitched fluty sound on a lot of these rats, but it's not very good. And of course, that is just my opinion, but also the opinion of my wife and my big old dog who who I felt bad for waking. So aside from the annoying sounds that the rats make, the game's difficulty, I feel, is a little, I guess you could say, artificial. The combat of the game, it's basically a rock paper scissors type style, where the enemy does this and you have to do that to avoid being hit. For example, you can only dodge certain moves, you can only shield block other moves. The problem is the game gets difficult when it throws multiple enemies at you, because this guy, he's doing a move that you have to do a rock against, and the other guy's doing a move that you have to do a scissors against, and you have to do it like at the same fucking time, and it's more annoying than difficult. Whoa, the fuck? Well, that was a little weird. I just had a mouse run across the kitchen floor here. Fortunately, I'm not at home. I'm actually at work. Well, that's a secret we'll keep to ourselves. But I don't know, man. I guess the mouse didn't really like all the shit I was talking about the game. He was looking at me kind of funny, but I don't know where the hell he went. Anyway, let's get back to the game. So, where were we? We were talking about the combat. So not only can the combat be more frustrating than difficult, but the hit detection seems to be off for some of the fights, particularly some of the boss fights. You'll be mid-roll, and you'll be rolling through a particular attack, and you'll still get hit when you're nowhere near close. And that just adds to the frustration, and it's annoying. So for me, and I don't particularly feel good about saying it, because this is a well-made game, and I could tell that the developers put a lot of effort into it. But for me, the game is a pass. It's more frustrating than difficult. The rat fluty voices are very annoying. For those of you who enjoy the game, let me know why. Let me know what you like about it. I know that it's a critically acclaimed game, but I also know that the vast majority of critics out there, they don't really know shit. Some of my favorite movies and my favorite games have been panned by critics, and the ones that seem to be loved aren't particularly well received by the masses. But I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm completely wrong on this one. Maybe I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. But for me, this game is a pass. Okay, I feel like we're getting a little long in the length here yet again. I have a tendency to go off on these tangents. I guess that's what happens when you don't have a script. Plus, you got rats running around all over the place. But anyway, let's continue. Last game. So, Sackboy's Big Adventure. This is the saving grace of the month. Don't be sleeping on Sackboy. I have enjoyed Sackboy since Little Big Planet, which came out in, I want to say 2008. Sackboy's Big Adventure is a little different. It's a straight up platformer. There's no real building to it. There is heavy customization. You can customize the shit out of your little sack person. There's thousands of combinations. There's probably 100 or so pre-made costumes. There's constantly new free DLC coming out for the game in the form of new costumes. It's just a fun game. It has fantastic gameplay, fun levels, great music. It's a lot of fun to play with my wife, a lot of fun to play with my kid. You can do 4-player couch co-op. It's just a fun game, man. Don't sleep on this one. I know it might look a little kiddie to you, but just play it. Even playing it by yourself, it's a lot of fun. It's just a fun fucking game. If I were to give this game like a review at some point, which I don't think I would ever do, but if I gave this game a review, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. So this one is a definite play. Okay, so that's it for April Play Puff Pass. I guess we'll do a quick little recap here. Where were we? We were at Meet Your Maker. Meet Your Maker is a pass. Tales of Iron. This one, unfortunately for me, is a pass as well. and I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with that one. Hopefully, a lot of people are enjoying this game. It is well made, but for me, it's a pass. Sackboy's Big Adventure. This game is a definite play. Try it out. You'll enjoy it. All right. Well, thank you for watching. For those who leave some feedback, I appreciate it. Thank you. If you did enjoy the video, give me a like. Feel free to just smash the shit out of that subscribe button, as everyone says. And hopefully I'll be putting out a little bit more content here in the future. We are in the middle of a move. We had a very busy year so far, but we're moving here very shortly. After that is complete, things will slow down a little bit in our lives, and I'll be able to put a little bit more content out, if for no one else, just myself, because it's, I don't know, I guess I'm enjoying it. But thank you for watching, and I will see y'all again next time, whatever the next time is. I appreciate it. Thank you.